Yeah, everybody, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Right about now, Jason Suel here. And listen, we're in a new spot in our studio. It's pretty exciting.
Yes.
Of course, we've got Marcy joining me. And how do you feel? You're taking photos of
I'm
you in the new
taking
spot.
videos, yeah, so I can show everybody the like back. What's the word? The back. What's the word?
The graphic behind you,
No, the back.
the behind the
The
scenes,
behind
the
the
BTS.
scenes.
Yeah, of course.
The behind the scenes. Yes. But this feels like 3 months ago when we were trying to figure out that
Yes.
new system.
That's right. And now we're trying to figure out a whole new system. Here we
Yeah,
are.
yes,
Yeah. But
but-
that's okay. I think this is a lot nicer. And the funny thing is, I don't think our viewing audience can even tell that there's that much of a difference.
Yeah.
But to us, there is a huge difference. I'm seated here at a full-on desk that's designed purpose is just for shows like this.
It's great. It's a great setup. Just the learning of it.
The learning of it's going to take a minute, which is true with anything, I suppose, right?
Yeah.
And another thing is that I'm used to looking at you right across from me,
Oh,
like right here,
right.
and now you're just to my left. So at home, when you're watching, if you're seeing me look off that way,
Yeah. I
then-
hope we're giving them our good side when we turn.
you don't have a bad side.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, summer is over. Well, I shouldn't say that. The official end of summer isn't until like mid-September.
True.
And also the unofficial end of summer for a lot of folks is Labor Day.
Right.
But still, kids have gone back to school.
They've gone back to school, so that the summer fun, I guess you could say,
Right.
is over
Yeah.
for the most part.
Did you feel like you had enough fun this summer?
I did. The last week when we talked, I had just taken them to the Blue Slide, and that was
That's
a
right.
good end cap to the summer. Now,
Okay.
there were things I hadn't done that I wanted to,
and we had the big spill of the ice cream cone and all of that
we
stuff,
had the big
right?
spill, and there's still things I didn't get to, but we're still swimming. We still have a beach vacation coming up.
Oh,
Like we still
Come
have
on.
summery things coming up. But yes, in terms of like mentally switching to fall, I'm
yes.
there.
Where are you going? On what beach?
Gulf Shores.
Okay, Gulf Shores Beach. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
We love it. It's like our 4th time there.
We are headed to my brother-in-law just invested in a property in Wilmington, North Carolina,
Oh,
which is who knew it's on the water.
fun.
So we're going to go there over Labor Day weekend, which I think should be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
It'll just be the 4 of us. I don't think anybody else is going to meet us out there.
Okay.
And obviously, I don't know, when you think of vacationing, maybe Wilmington isn't the top spot you think of, but we looked it up and they've got a lot going on there. It should be fun.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know much about Wilmington, but North Carolina in general, both
Yeah.
Carolinas, I feel like have made it onto the good places to vacation list.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that'll be fun. When is that?
Labor Day weekend.
Oh,
So
okay.
next weekend, I'll be gone I'll be off on that Monday.
Okay, you're just taking
And
along.
it's kind of like we do this annual thing every year. I feel like I have to explain it every time. It's called 12 Days of Sewell, where we
Oh.
celebrate
Yeah.
our anniversary, my birthday, Jill's birthday, Felix's birthday. The only one that's left out is Pippi. Her birthday isn't until January each year, but she still gets a celebration. She's already told me what she wants for 12 Days of Sewell and how I can get her that gift.
You guys, you all get presents.
Well, yeah, so the
Okay.
rest of us get presents, obviously,
Yeah.
and to save the weird, this started at a young age, that you're the odd one out. You don't get anything,
Yes,
sweetheart. We get her
yes.
something.
Yes, we have one like that too. 3 of us have birthdays right there next to each other, and then one in the spring.
Yeah.
So I feel your pain.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't leave her out, Pippi.
No.
No.
No, she wants the special workout clothes. That's my girl.
Okay.
Yes.
That's good. That's
Yeah, so
why
things
not?
are off and going well at our house, moving up a grade for everybody. Pippi is now a senior. So
Oh.
I know. So she's over school. I'm like, we're not even a week into this thing, are we? I mean, just about a week, and she's already over it. And then Felix is all in it, like he's going into the 9th grade,
Oh, well,
right?
that's high school, right? For
Yeah.
him?
Well, for him, it's actually still junior high.
Okay. Okay.
But I don't know. And there's something that comes with being the top level. Like junior high for him is 8th and 9th grade. I remember this was the way for me too. 8th grade, you're new at the junior high. 9th grade, you know everything there is at the junior high, right? It's like when you get to be a senior,
Yeah, of the yeah.
you're not an incoming student anymore. You know everything about the school.
Right, right.
So he has those kind of vibes.
Yeah.
Like, I know everything.
I remember that. It was 8th grade for us, where you're the
Okay.
seniors of the school. And
Yeah.
so, like, you know, the 6th graders are all looking up to
Right.
ya, and you've got those it's like a fun feeling because you're the senior, but yet school's not going to be over. You just move on.
Right.
So you get
But
the
it's
best
kind
of both worlds.
yes, you best of both worlds.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
So he's kind of doing that. And
Good for him.
yeah, good stuff.
Are you college shopping yet with Pippi?
Yes. She has her mind. I think she's already like predetermined. I'm like, girl, keep your options open because we don't know. You don't know. You don't know what kind of offers you're going to
Yeah,
get. You
yeah.
don't know where you're going to be, a good fit for the program or whatever.
Yeah.
But she wants to go to University of Central Arkansas, which is where I went,
Oh,
right?
okay.
So, we kind of have relationships there with the honors college because I went to the honors college
You
there.
nerd.
I know, straight up nerd. So anyway, because of those pre-existing relationships and because it's kind of a smaller school, I think she doesn't want to be lost in a sea of humanity that can become those giant schools.
I don't blame her. There's advantages and
Right.
disadvantages to both.
Right.
For sure.
And what I keep telling her too is that she knows herself. She's at the age and she's so mature where I'm like, you kind of know what you want.
Mhm.
Obviously, we're going to guide you because Jill and I have had vastly different experiences because she went to the University of Florida, which is huge,
Yeah.
right? So she can talk to Pippi all about the advantages of that. And then I can tell her, hey, UCA was pretty sweet.
Right.
So
And I've done the same. I went to a big school. I went to a tiny school when I started, and then I ended up at Purdue.
yeah,
And so it is. It's like it depends on what you want.
it does.
You're gonna get your education either way.
Right.
So
As long as you go to class.
well, you're gonna do that.
I'm really saying that for Felix.
Oh.
Pippi hopefully won't have any problems, but my son is, he's his own thing.
Yeah.
He's his own
Social guy?
thing. Social butterfly, really.
Aw, love
And
that.
he, he's one of these kids, he thinks he's the class clown. That's the hardest thing to be like, bud, sometimes it's not, you don't need to be the clown right now.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
need to focus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
That's
I don't know.
funny.
Yeah.
Cute. I mean, our kids have their own personalities, and we like to see them show it.
Yeah.
They just have to focus when it's time to focus.
Focus when it's time to focus is the hardest part for
Mhm.
Felix.
If you like being the class clown in 9th grade, guess what? You might
Yeah.
get to do it again next year if you don't get your grades up.
That's right. So what's interesting to me, Pippi is firstborn and I was firstborn. And so we have a lot of the same tendencies that come with being responsible,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then Felix is the lastborn and Jill is the lastborn. And so
Oh.
they vibe together with the very lackadaisical, maybe that's the wrong word, but just kind of not as much attention to detail.
Yeah. Yeah.
As some others in the family would like there to be. So she usually is like defending him to me, and I am like, well, yeah, Pippi's this way because, I'm defending her
That's
to Jill.
funny. That's kind of cute too.
Yeah,
I love that.
family dynamic. There's been a lot happening in the world of entertainment.
Mhm.
Some things we're going to talk about today. One of them, I think, is some new terms were introduced into the Cambridge Dictionary. Obviously,
yeah,
there's a bunch of different dictionaries. There's Oxford and you got Webster's, but Cambridge is a very notable, recognized dictionary, and they put over 600 new terms in. And we're going to take a look at a few of those. It kind of blew my mind
Okay.
in a little bit. You got any stories you want to tease that
Well,
we're going to talk about coming up?
I've got several. We'll see how many we can get to.
Yeah.
Well, talking about the box office and the numbers compared now to pre-pandemic. But
Ooh.
I got a theory on that.
Okay.
Also, there is a store filing for bankruptcy that I want to mention because I got kicked out of it when I was a teenager.
Yes, I cannot wait to hear more.
Yes. And then we'll have to dive into this deeper because I just saw it. But Ohio is requiring teens to have a chaperone at Chick-fil-A.
What?
Yeah, so we can find out what that's all about
Okay.
too. And then talk about the Kiss Cam and Coldplay, what Chris
Ooh.
Martin has to say.
Yeah, we got to hear about that. Okay, all of that stuff's coming up on right about now. Glad you are tuned in with us. Stick through with us on the other side of this break. We'll see you then. Yes, everybody, welcome back. Right about now, Marcy Michaels, Jason Suel, talking all things entertaining and entertainment. And right now we're looking at the box office.
I found this interesting report, and more interesting that they did not mention this particular thing. So what it says is basically that the industry is going to finish 2025 with 9.6 billion domestically, which sounds like a lot, and it is. In fact, it's up from 8.9 last year, and they're predicting it to be a little over 10 for 2026. And you think these numbers are big and great and all that, but what they're saying is this is still a far cry from where we were pre-pandemic times.
Oh, really? That makes sense, I guess.
So in 2018, pre-pandemic, the ticket sales topped 11.8 billion. So, I mean, what do you take from that? What do you think? Like, your first instinct is what? Like, why are we not spending more at the movies or going to the movies more? Got any thoughts on that? Before I tell you one thing they don't mention to me.
It's interesting because I'm sure ticket prices have increased.
Yeah.
And we're still not making that same level of money. So that is interesting to me. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that we all found something else to do during the pandemic.
Yeah.
And then we ended up liking that thing more than spending a lot of money to go to the movies. So we kind of spot pick which film we're going to go see because, like, we could stream it or we could, I don't know, a lot of people taking up making bread right now. We could do something else with our time.
No, we've got hobbies.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, so I don't know. What do you think?
My very first thought was it's streaming. We're all streaming so much at home, not to mention a lot of these movies are going to either they're going movies are going straight to streaming, some of them, and then others are coming to streaming very quickly. Like there was one movie, I don't remember what it was, but I wanted to go see it in theaters and just did not have the time. And before I knew it, it was already streaming. So I would have gone to go see it, but it's like, well, now it's streaming. So I'm just going to watch it here. So I feel like streaming has come such a long way. And really during the pandemic, that was a time for it to shine, and it's only grown since then. So many of these platforms have signed really big names, like Adam Sandler with his multi-year deal and X, Y, and Z.
And everybody's seeing Happy Gilmore on Netflix, because it streams.
Right, like that is a movie. The original was in theaters, and we're taking that sequel and putting it on streaming platforms. So I feel like they should look at where streaming was pre-pandemic, where it is now, and see how that might be affecting it. Because I will go to the movies, but almost always just for my kids.
Yeah.
Because it's a fun experience for them. It's something to do, but it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. So
not at all.
I'm already paying for these subscriptions. So
yeah, that's right.
That's my thought on that.
Yeah. And I also think that movie price. So I would be interested to see like a study on like video on demand, because you have to pay to watch some new release movies. So for instance, Superman has announced a date where it's going to be available for you to stream at home, which to me was a very quick turnaround. It just came out like in July, but in early September, maybe late August, it's already going to be out, right? But like, so that costs, if you want to stream that or buy that at home, that's like 19 or 26 bucks or something, which is still expensive until you think about, all right, my family of 4, you break that down, that's like $7 a person
That's
or something like that.
a very good point. Yes.
Right. So I don't know. So it's obviously cheaper to do that. And does Hollywood make anything off of that? Does Hollywood, the studios make some back, but like when they say that it's generated $9.6 billion domestically, do they take into account the home box office, or are they just counting when you go see it at the movies?
That's a very good question. I don't know how it all works.
I don't know either. The bottom line is we're down from where we were before.
Yes.
But you can stream everything now.
But yeah,
streaming is up.
So many other ways to watch things now.
Yes.
So that's my thought on that.
Okay, check this out. Eurovision, which is the very popular European song contest, which in the United States, it hasn't ever caught on as much as we like sort of watching what's happening over there.
Yeah.
But for those that don't know, every country in Europe gets to come together and present sort of a team, a pop act or a rock act or whatever, and they pit all these against each other in a grand tournament that they then narrow down, and they, take the winners of each match basically until you come out with the ones that are in the finals, and then you have those that are in the finals receiving the highest score, and then you have your winner.
Yeah.
And it's usually that the host country is the country of the person who won. So last year, Austria won, but then you don't know where it's going to be in Austria,
Okay.
right? So this year they have now determined, they put it to a vote, I suppose, in Austria, and it's going to be headed back to Vienna. Vienna has done this a couple of times before, 1967 and 2015. It barely beat out Innsbruck, which is another popular city in Vienna. So the Eurovision Song Contest headed back to Vienna for 2026. We can all watch along on our TVs or catch the stream on social media.
Yeah. So this is their version of American Idol?
Yeah, in a way, it's like that, except if you imagine that it takes place over like 3 weekends,
Okay. Huh.
you know?
Yeah.
And the most interesting thing about it is that the country dignitaries are the people who vote. So every country gets, I don't know, like 2 delegates or something.
Okay.
And
wow.
they vote. And if there is some odd political rift between those countries, well, then they won't vote for that thing.
Okay.
Right? You'll see that time and again. Like, so-and-so is never going to vote for so-and-so because their governments don't like each other right now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I know. It becomes oddly not about the music. It becomes
Yes.
politicized.
I don't love this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's some countries that you hardly ever see win unless they have, A, they're on good standing with the rest of the countries in Europe, and B, they have just a sensational, musical act.
Yeah.
So you don't often see, like from England, like I lived in the UK for a while, and you wouldn't see Elton John doing this because the thing is, he might not win. And then you have to say, oh my gosh, Elton John went to the Eurovision Song Contest and didn't win, right? So you wouldn't, you more or less are championing those up-and-coming artists.
Okay, that's good.
At this event.
I don't know about this.
I know. It's a fascinating thing.
It is.
Cultural little moment that they have there going on. So
I'll stick with American Idol.
Stick with American Idol. Sticking with music news, can we talk about Coldplay for a minute?
Oh, I love this stance that they have taken.
Because just take us back. Let's remind ourselves for a second of what happened, because it took over the world.
Oh, it took over everybody's social media feed.
Yes.
When so they're at a concert. I forget where this happened, honestly, but the kiss cam, or whatever you want to call it, the jumbo.
Yeah, the jumbo kiss cam.
The jumbo kiss
the
cam.
Jumbotron.
Is just doing what it does and capturing people. It caught the 2 employees that worked for Astronomer, the CEO and HR chief, embraced,
Right.
and they clearly were not wanting to be on camera, made that obvious.
Right.
And so there's been, a tiny bit of backlash about cameras, but
Cameras at events? Is that what you
cameras-
mean?
Yes, cameras at events like these Jumbotron type of things. And it's kind of weird because never has it been a problem until it caused heartache on someone. Like, never has anybody said these cameras are an invasion of privacy, or it's never been publicized. You know what I'm saying? Like, at any moment, you could be literally halfway through a hot dog and ketchup all over your face, and it catches
and that's
you.
just culturally, we've accepted that. That's been a part of the thing that we've been doing. You go to a big event like that, you're going to be seen. You might be seen on camera.
Yes. So Chris Martin is defending their camera, as he should, and basically just saying, look, we've been doing the Jumbotron a long time, and it's only recently become an issue. Not to mention how many stadiums and sporting events across the world do the same thing. Just because somebody was caught doing something they shouldn't have doesn't mean that the Jumbotron is the problem. I love them. I think they're fun. I mean, if I was ever on one, I'd half die because I'd be like, what do I do? What do I do?
I know. There is that moment, right?
know?
You freak out.
Yeah. But if you're paying attention to the event, then you know what's happening, so you get ready just in case if you're caught. And then you usually just smile and wave and have some fun, and it's a cool interactive moment for the crowd. So I'm with Chris Martin. They did nothing wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you could I don't know how you could even spin it the other way,
No.
really.
No.
They're fun. They're at the game. I mean, I'm the person sometimes who is on the microphone while these things are happening.
Yes. Do you do the
Yeah.
commentary?
Yes, and so we'll talk about the people who,
Oh.
and sometimes it's a kiss cam, or sometimes it's Simba cam, or sometimes it's some other kind of cam, that you're
Yeah.
doing, the dance cam, whatever.
Yeah.
But the point is fan engagement, and that is also true at the Coldplay show. The point is fan engagement.
Yes.
They obviously weren't like, oh my gosh, those two people look like they could be doing something scandalous.
Yeah.
Let's go put the camera on them. They weren't trying to do that at all.
If anything, they were like, look how sweet this couple is
Right.
at this
Yes.
concert tonight.
Absolutely.
A night out without their kids, probably. Let's give them the spotlight. It was
Yeah.
probably innocent.
Yep. Totally innocent. So I stand by Chris defending that.
Yeah.
It's weird that it even became a thing.
Mm-hmm. So hopefully this is over with now.
Yeah. One can hope, right?
I know. Yeah.
What else? So I've got one here. Oh, I want to save that till we come back after
Okay.
the break. But I do want to talk about this. I found this very interesting. And kudos to this person, Brooke Johnson.
Okay.
So Brooke has become the first woman to skateboard across America. That's right.
That sounds hard.
Skateboarding across America. She finished her journey in Virginia Beach last Friday, and she raised money for a cause that's personal to her. 118-day journey from Venice Beach, California to Virginia Beach was in honor of her stepdad, who suffered a spinal cord injury. She promised him she would raise money for his recovery by skating across America, but unfortunately he passed away before she was able to do it. But she still went ahead and did it and celebrated her accomplishment with community members and other skaters. She raised nearly $50,000 for spinal cord research. And you can watch the whole journey on YouTube. And I love that she even used maybe her father's passing as inspiration to continue to do it. It was just sweet.
Did she stay in hotels? Did she backpack? Did she camp? Does it say
It doesn't say that. I wish it did.
I mean, these people who have these big journeys, and I'm like, I could never. That's amazing.
I know. And going all the way across the country, I mean, I'm sure, how long did I say? 118-day journey, right? So obviously she was stopping along the way, but I don't know how long you skateboard before you get tired. I'm not, I do endurance.
Takes me a block or
running,
two.
right.
Yeah.
But like endurance skateboarding is something I don't even think I want to know how long before you wear out.
Yeah. Well, good for her though. She must be in amazing shape.
What muscle group are you using? Do you think she kicked with the same leg the whole time, or do you think she switched
She
it
had
up?
to switch. If I were her, I'd take a cane or a paddle and help
something.
Get my arms in there too.
Yeah. Because it
know?
feels so isolating if you're because like when I'm running, obviously I can use my arms for momentum, right? I mean, that's how
Yes.
running and walking
Maybe
works.
it was an electric scooter. Did you see that in the
No,
article?
it's totally, well, what they showed in the clip was her pushing off on her foot.
Oh, okay.
I know. But kudos to her.
I know.
Raising $50,000. I feel like it should have been more.
Yes, maybe it was. Maybe there's more than
Maybe there's
beyond
more
that.
to come. That's right.
Good for her.
Speaking of more to come, we have more to come on the other side of this break. I cannot wait to tell you about the new words that have been added to the dictionary, and some other fun stuff.
Okay.
We're going to get into just after this. Stay with us. Yes, everybody, welcome back into Right About Now. Lots of stuff happening right about now, including right about now, Marcy, there are new words in the Cambridge Dictionary.
This is always a fun time of year.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is always a fun time of year. It's so true.
What do we got this year?
What the skibbity is happening to the English language?
I've heard it.
Yes, so skibbity, that's right. It is pronounced skibbity.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the slang terms popularized by social media that are among more than 6,000 additions this year to the Cambridge Dictionary. I said 600 earlier, 6,000.
Wow.
I didn't know it was that many. That seems like a lot. Skibbity is a gibberish term coined by
Yes,
the
it is.
creator of an animated YouTube series, and it can mean cool or bad or used with no real meaning as a joke. So you can basically use it for anything.
Is this related to the toilet guy?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Skibbity toilet.
Yeah. Okay. So dumb. Okay.
Toilet was already in there, so they're just using Skibbity as the
Okay.
new addition, I
Got it.
guess. It is here's another one. Other planned additions include trad wife. Do you know this term?
No.
It is a contraction of traditional wife, referring to a married mother who cooks, cleans, and posts on social media.
Okay.
And then there's delulu, which
Yeah.
is a shortening of the word delusional that means, quote, believing things that are not real or true, usually because you choose to.
I hate that word.
That person's a bit delulu. I've never heard that word used. I guess I don't hang out with people who are delulu.
I hear it more on TV than in real life
Okay.
or like reality shows.
Okay. The Real Housewives
like,
of something.
It's like that's dumb. Just say it. It just
Delusional.
It sounds. This is gonna be mean.
No.
It sounds.
Love it when you get mean.
Yeah.
I wish we had like a little buzzer to push.
Yes.
Marcy gets mean.
Yes. Like, what's the right word? Like, not immature. It sounds lazy to say that, and it sounds like you should be a tween or uneducated if you're using that. I don't know. It's awful, but I just don't like it.
You know, obviously, the English language is fascinating because we're always changing things and we're always adding to it. So this makes me wonder because, like, trad wife, right? It's a contraction of two words. You're jamming two words together.
Yeah.
Delulu is a weird,
Shortened,
mangled
fun,
version
yeah.
of delusional. Skibbity, I got no excuse for skibbity. But these words, like you're saying, lazy, I think back to when we didn't go back with me in the Wayback Machine.
Let's do it.
We didn't have contractions.
Oh.
So you wouldn't say wouldn't.
I wasn't alive.
I know me either. But I wonder if at that time people were frustrated because they wouldn't say would not. They would not say, you know what I mean? You're being too lazy to say cannot.
Oh.
You're saying can't. You're
Oh.
slurring your whole word together.
But that's like an official way of
Well, this just became official
putting
too.
words together that is like it's more of a rule across the language, like you can do this. But this is like I'm going to take this word and chop it up and then add
I know.
something.
But I feel like that's what contractions were before they were official, like what you're saying.
You're losing one syllable.
Yeah.
I mean,
They were something else. So I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, I think people have always sought out ways to be lazy with our tongues.
yes, that's true. It's true. I'm sure I had words that I said that were right in line with this back in the day.
Yeah. And now you're just a bit delulu.
Now
I
I'm
use
just
that right?
Judgy Judgerson.
Yes.
Yes, over here with my
I wonder if
Delulu
Judgy
hate.
Judgerson will be in there.
Is that? I just did the opposite. I took it and made it a longer.
Oh, you made it a longer
word.
word.
I work harder in
I
my
feel
generation.
like that could be a comic book character. You know,
Judgy
you open up the funny pages and you've got Garfield, Judgy Judgerson.
No, it sounds like a character on South Park.
It does.
Yes.
It does.
I'm here in front of Judgy Judgerson.
Judgy Judgerson.
Your
who-
Honor.
Your Honor, Judge Judgerson. Yes,
That's funny.
I think we should make that.
Okay.
We should do it.
Let's ask the judge.
That's us. You gotta ask the judge. You gotta get some clarification on this. Okay, what else do we have? We were talking about maybe a chain store
Yeah,
that is
so
back again. What's
Claire.
happening?
Oh, there's two. There's two stories.
Okay.
Then we need to talk about filing for bankruptcy.
Okay.
Claire's is really short. I just have to say this because I was a bad girl once.
Wait, Claire's is filing for bankruptcy
Again.
Yeah.
Yes, which makes sense because they're just like one of those stores that falls into a category where you can now buy all of this
Yes.
stuff online.
Sometimes stores lose their identity because
do.
they're trying to get new customers and trying to, keep the profits up. So now they've started
Yes.
selling pillows and they've started selling little chairs and they've
Ye-
started selling
Yes.
all the things. And you're like, I came to Claire's to get a couple pairs of earrings.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also wonder, I'm not a girl mom at all, so I don't know, but I wonder if girls' interests at that age have shifted because as you probably know, skincare has been a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
Are you following that trend at all? You have a daughter, but she's older.
Yeah.
But it's the younger girls that are getting like walking into Sephora buying the $60 face
I'm
cream.
familiar because of like family members
Yeah.
who have
Yeah.
small kids. But
Yes.
thankfully, my daughter is not. She's
She's
not
not
that
into
kid.
that.
Yeah.
So there's that, and then there's the active wear. Like I wonder if their interests have
Yes.
shifted to
Athleisure to get Lululemon clothes. Is that what you mean?
like almost like they age out of Claire's earlier than we ever used to. I'm making it up.
No, I know. Do you think piercings are as popular anymore?
Again, being
I mean, you
not
have a nose ring.
I have a lot. I have this. I have a belly button ring.
Okay.
That I've had since I was 18. So only
I
10
mean,
years.
but like we grew up in that kind of grunge phase, right? When like
Yes.
that Seattle grunge, and there was a bunch of earrings and a bunch of goth.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I still have the holes. I have 2 in this ear and 1 in this ear.
I believe that. Why don't you wear an earring?
And I
once in a
never,
while?
yeah.
It's gonna close up.
People always said it's going to close up. It's going to close up. It's been
It's
there
not.
for 20
Yeah,
years,
yeah,
just
it's
like
not
hanging
close
out.
enough.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah. You should put an earring in.
Every once in a while I do, and every one of my family's like, take that out immediately.
No. Can you please do me a favor? Put the earring in and then bring back your faux hawk.
Oh, yes.
That
you
was
want
my
that?
favorite, Jason. Yes. So cool.
Gross. So gross.
So cool.
In college, I had a soul patch too, right here. Remember that phase? It's like, let's go drink coffee and grow soul patches.
Who's the rock star I'm thinking of with the soul patch? Is it the Soundgarden guy?
Yeah, sure. Yes. Yeah. He had a
Yes.
really beefy one.
Yeah, I did.
So I don't know
Anyways.
how we got onto that. But yes, Claire's, okay, so they're filing for bankruptcy.
They're filing for
again.
bankruptcy. And then Bed Bath & Beyond,
Yes.
which we've known this for a while. In fact, our Bed Bath & Beyond in Fayetteville is now a Ross. It's a Ross.
Right.
But they're doing that thing where they...
Is it a Ross?
It's a Ross.
I haven't been over there in a while.
Yeah,
obviously.
it's a Ross. Where do you live?
In Springdale.
Oh, okay. Yeah, anyways, it's a Ross. But they are closing, but they're reopening. I know there's different kinds of bankruptcies.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
like closing, then there's reorganizing and whatever. But Marcus Lemonis is apparently behind this, and you don't know who he is.
No, is he an up-and-coming country artist?
No.
Is he a professional pinball player?
That makes me so sad. No, and would you say you're a business guy in
I'm standing on business.
in any way?
Yeah.
You have like 14 jobs.
Yes.
So you must have been.
I need to meet Mr. Lemonis. What does he do?
So do you remember the show, or did you ever hear of the show called The Prophet?
Yes, I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever watched it.
That's Marcus Lemonis. So
he is the prophet?
He is the prophet.
Okay.
I love that guy. He would basically, it's the prophet, but it's spelled Profit.
Yeah.
He would go into businesses and he would.
Oh, I was thinking of a totally different show.
Yeah,
I
no.
think there's a show called how do you spell it? Prophet?
Yeah, like a biblical.
Yeah, like a prophet.
Yeah, well, that's the idea. It's like a play on words.
Yes.
He's the
Because he's
prophet.
prophetic about how you can benefit from money.
Yes.
Or something?
Yeah, he goes in and he's the owner of like Camping World and all this other stuff. So
Okay.
he's been there, done that. But long before I even owned a business, loved watching his show. It was just so interesting to see him go in and be like, all this is wrong about your business and here's how we're going to change it. And you would see him, he'd make an offer like, okay, I'll buy into this company for this amount. Here's the rules, whatever. We're going to get you back on your feet. Kind of almost a version of Shark Tank, more of an after Shark Tank show.
Oh, I see here. Okay.
Yeah.
I've got his Wikipedia page pulled up, which we all know is the source of all knowledge.
It is, yeah. That's all facts.
All facts here, yeah.
But yeah, I loved watching him. It was, again, like Shark Tank and The Prophet. Even if you're not in the world of business, it's fascinating to see these people who have so much experience pass on their knowledge. And I think his thing was the 3 Ps. What was it? Product, people, and something. Price. I don't remember. It was something, but he was just good. And he was like a no BS kind of guy.
Yes, which everybody apprecites from time to time, right?
Yeah. So,
Man,
anyways.
The Prophet ran for 8 seasons, 72 episodes on CNBC.
But it looks like he's behind some of this Bed Bath & Beyond reopening. They were revived by Overstock, and now they're testing out this fresh concept I don't know what happened with Bed Bath and Beyond because when we were getting married, that was the store
Well, it
to
definitely had our
register.
yes, we had our registry there for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
When we went in that day, tell me if they did this to you. We had an appointment. We would go sit down. They ordered us lunch in,
Oh, they did not do that for us.
like a wine and dine us because they know we're going to be bringing them probably thousands of dollars.
What do you think happened? Do you think it was the advent of other stores that wanted to sort of occupy that space, or did
Yeah.
their quality kind of go down a little bit?
I remember, I don't know which, maybe it was this one or maybe it was back when I lived in Chicago, but our
Right.
Bed Bath and Beyond, one day I walked in, they had renovated and they added a whole section of like toiletries and makeup. Like you could get your shampoo and conditioner. And I was like, I don't like this.
That was weird.
It was like, that's not necessary. And it turned me off for
The
some
last
reason.
time I remember going there, they had a whole section that was those things. It was like things you've seen on TV. So it was like a bunch of stuff from
Oh, yeah,
infomercials.
yeah, they've had and I actually kind of dig that.
You
Those
dig that stuff?
sections. Yeah. At Walmart,
Do you
they
have
have
anything
it.
right now at home that you're like, man, yeah.
Probably, Lordy. I don't know. I'd have to look. I know. Have you ever seen those screens that you hang up in your doorway and they magnetize together?
Oh, yeah.
I've got one of those. I love
Oh,
that thing. Yes, yes. No, but I always love walking down that aisle and seeing what weird stuff there is. But no, I don't know. I did go there a lot once upon a time. I don't know if it's like the Wayfair of the world, because I go to Wayfair a lot now. It's online shopping in general is probably hurting these businesses.
Yeah, they absolutely are hurting storefronts and brick and mortar stores like that. I remember going to Bed Bath and Beyond just to kill time.
Oh, really?
Like just to walk around. I think they're always located close to something else. Like ours forever was located next to Old Navy, and so like if people were still trying on clothes in Old Navy, I would just go over to Bed Bath and Beyond. No intention of buying anything, but just giving me something else to look at.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, I know. It used to be such a great store. Kind of on that same note, here's another sign of how lazy people in general are, because I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Is you buy from Amazon, right?
Yeah.
You have various options of where you can return your Amazon purchase, correct?
Yes.
So one of those is Kohl's.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so
I've done that.
I hate doing that.
I'll go to Whole Foods.
So Whole Food, my options usually are Kohl's, Whole Foods, and UPS, like
Yes.
the ones that work for me. I hate going to Kohl's because I have to park, walk across the street, and go to the back.
Oof.
They're doing that on purpose. They want you to walk through all the store.
Of course, they want you to see,
Yeah.
oh, something catches your eye, and you
Right.
stop and buy some makeup or some jewelry.
Exactly. But now I am choosing my location to return based on how much effort I have to put forth.
That a
And
girl.
Whole Foods.
It's right at the front.
It's at the front, and that's like my limit. Like, I'm not here to shop. I'm here to return. So
Yes.
if I can go to UPS, I'll go there. It's the easiest. But
Yeah, UPS is easy. The only downside of Whole Foods is fighting the parking lot.
yes, that's the worst parking lot ever.
Right. So once you get parked, it's like, okay, it's right here at the front of the store. Great.
Yes, yeah. So not that bad at all, and they are very efficient. But it's like these stores where they're like trying to get you to come in by like, oh, you're shopping our competitor?
Yeah.
Well, come return it here.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. They're trying to capitalize on the return efforts.
Yeah.
And-
They almost want you to return and buy something similar, though, from
Yes.
them.
And then on top of that, when they give you your receipt, they give you a $5 coupon of some sort.
Oh, yeah.
So they're trying, and I'll give them that, but I'm still like, that's way more than I want to walk for this return. So I'm going to go to this other store.
I'm with you.
I'm lazy.
I mean,
I'm Delulu.
you're Delulu,
I'm
I guess. I
Delulu.
know. You're lazy with your words. You're lazy with your walking.
Spoiled.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
some of us out here running marathons.
I know, right?
What are you going to do? All right, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we got a couple of things to talk about. Pepsi bringing some stuff to some theaters across the country, which
Yeah.
I'm fascinated by. I want to get into that. So stick with us. We'll be right back with more right about now. Welcome back in to Right About Now. Marcy and Jason hanging out and talking about ways that we can consume more caffeine, I suppose. Pepsi rolling out new Insta-worthy drips drinks.
Yes.
Have you heard of this?
No. No.
Have you seen any at all?
I mean, I'm trying to understand what it is, and it takes me to the conversation. Wasn't it just last week that we were talking about the mixes?
The dirty sodas?
The dirty sodas.
Yeah.
It sounds like their version
Which,
of that.
by the way, I guess I had my first official dirty soda.
Oh, man, I wanted to be the first to get you a dirty soda.
I wasn't that impressed.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
Where'd you get it?
Swig.
Okay.
I guess all they do is dirty sodas, which I
Yeah.
didn't realize. I thought I was going to go in there and order like their own store brand of Coke. But
Okay.
no, it's like, yeah, you can have this, but then it has this and this and this and this in it.
Okay. Okay.
So all of their drinks were basically dirty.
But was part of it the experience? Or was it you just order and they
So
give it to you?
here's the thing. Can I talk about how I'm the opposite of you?
Okay.
I like to go into places rather than sit in the car and go through the drive-thru.
Yeah, we're opposite.
Yes. Because the drive-through line will be back to the road and there will be no one inside. So I'll go in there
Okay.
and I'll get my thing, and then the person hasn't even gotten up to order yet. And I'm
Yeah.
like, joke's on you,
Yeah,
sucker.
yeah, yeah.
Just use your legs. So that's what I did. And so they're real friendly. It kind of had a Chick-fil-A vibe to me, like my pleasure, like very
friendly.
friendly
and
that,
yeah.
And I wondered what their standards are, because obviously this came out of the Mormon church. We talked about that. The whole drink culture came from
Wait, the Mormon church or
Salt Lake
Utah?
City. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think we talked about how it was
The Mormon wives.
something, the Mormon wives.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was very like uplifting environment on the inside. It's not very big, but so I had a drink.
Okay, and you weren't that
It
impressed.
was like, okay.
Okay. I feel like you went with Felix.
We went, all of us actually went.
Okay.
So what actually happened was, this is a funny story. I didn't order anything because they were taking forever looking at the menu trying to decide all the different things. And I
Okay.
was like, just get me something. And they're like, what do you want? And I was like, I don't know, which is whatever. It's because I'm not that picky. And I was like, I could literally drink pond water and it would be fine. I said that out loud, right? So they come back to the car. They did not give me a drink, but I got to drink their drinks because they get like drinks that are this big. And I'm like, you're never going to drink that. What do you? We go for a walk in our neighborhood later on, and everybody's kind of giggling, and I don't know what they're doing. And they went and got a cup of pond water and gave it to me. And they're like, you said you would drink this, dude. I was like, you guys are so silly.
That's funny.
So anyway, that was the experience for me at Swig.
Okay. Well, that's what it sounds like. This is going to be something that they're doing at Regal Theater specifically. There's going to be 200 of them by fall. They're $8 for the 16-ounce drink, and it's going to be like lots of twists on their drinks, like the cold foam, floating cotton candy, mini marshmallows. I mean, it's the thing you walk in and your kids are like, I want that. I want that. Like, it's just full of sugar, and it's something different and on trend. And, as they even say in their article, it's Instagram ready. So
we're looking at a photo right now, 3 different drips next to a big bucket of popcorn, which also has a Pepsi logo on it, which is it's like Pepsi popcorn. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we're going this way as a country.
Sure is what I would say.
I mean,
Whatever.
like you said earlier, we were talking about how the movie experience is about the experience just as much as it is about seeing the movie, right? You want your kiddos to be happy, family to be happy, have a good time. So, hey, this is another way you can do that. Oh, I have the flavors listed here. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Pepsi, you say yes or no if you'd have this. Pepsi Cherry Boba Burst.
No.
Starry Dragon Fruit Blast.
No, I've never had any of these, though.
Okay. Tropicana, would you, just on the sound of the name?
Would I? Sorry.
Would you on the sound of the name?
Both
of those, yes? Okay. Tropicana Cotton Candy Lemonade.
I guess.
Okay, those are just the 3 they have pictured there.
Okay.
I suppose there's more, but there you go.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would try any of it. And I am going to. I was planning to, and I forgot today to do it, but I wanted to bring us drinks.
Well, you
try.
should, because I don't feel like I got.
Oh, you didn't get one.
I didn't get one myself.
I was gonna do Sonic.
Oh,
because
do it.
That is on my way in, and that way it'd be nice and fresh.
Sonic is one of my favorite places.
Okay, then I'm gonna put it in my calendar so that next week we can actually give a on-air review.
Okay, we'll do that. In fact, I like Sonic so much. Literally, you said Sonic, and my stomach growled.
Okay.
It was like, yes, please.
Good to know.
Oh, what else did we say we were going to talk about?
So if we want to get into really quick this trend for fall decor,
Yes.
I'm ahead of everybody, and I know that for a fact now because I can't find mums anywhere, and
Oh,
I'm trying to, like, last weekend we did some yard work, and I told my husband, I was like, come on, let's get out, let's do some things, get the front yard looking good because I want to reset it, and I want to
yeah.
do the
Mums are not out yet. What are you
power
talking about?
washing. Why would they not be out?
I think because it's not the season for them to be
It's
flowering yet.
Oh, it's not.
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think they wait till it gets. It might be time to decorate, but the mums say, I'm not ready to pop out.
I mean,
yet."
I went as far as, like, I pulled it up on my Walmart app. I found the mums. It said in stock, and I walked all over the store asking people, "Where is this? It's in stock." And they're like, "No, they're not here yet."
Yeah.
I'm
No.
like, "Well, your app
I
is
think it
wrong."
has to get a little bit cooler, but I could be wrong.
All right. Well, I'm early, but yeah,
You're really ready to go. How long will the fall decor last before you go into the? Do you go into like Thanksgiving, or is that just fall also?
So, yeah. So, first of all, fall is my favorite season. It's my favorite season to decorate for as well. So, I will go the rest of August, all of September, all of October. And then on November 1st, it switches to Christmas.
November 1st.
November, I mean,
You put the tree up that day?
No, not necessarily, but soon after. Like, I like to have the tree up within the first week or
So you get your
two.
tree up before Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Does anybody ever give you shade about that?
No, and I give shade back because if you, like, I'm not doing all this
Fair.
work for 3 weeks.
It's totally fair.
It's super fair.
Um,
Because then I'm also like, okay, December 26th, let's get rid of this thing.
yeah.
Like, I want to enjoy it for a long time. It looks beautiful. The home looks beautiful, but it's
Do you
so
get a
much work.
real tree?
No.
No. Okay. So you
No.
have yours tree somewhere
It's folded up in the attic somewhere.
stocked,
Yes.
ready to go.
But are you a Pinterest guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've pulled up the Pinterest link right here. So there's a kind of a mood board.
I'm digging this whole vintage fall aesthetic is what they're saying the search is on Pinterest right now. Like, that is the one that is trending, as well as dream thrift finds. So I might need to be getting on this because right now I'm more of the modern farmhouse look, but vintage fall aesthetic. So people are going shopping and thrifting and looking for the kind of grungy glam type of a look. I think and I love that
Yeah.
for fall. So what do you guys do?
What do? We don't have a whole lot going on for fall. I wish we had more decor, but we don't. We really don't get into it until it's almost time to decorate for Christmas, to be honest.
Okay.
We have a few things for Thanksgiving that are different, and we do a little bit for Halloween, but we put more into the costumes
Oh.
than we do the house.
Are you guys family costume people?
No, we all do our own different thing,
Okay.
but
okay.
we all do something. Pippi is the one who's the least into it,
Okay,
which is
well,
predictable.
yeah.
Felix has already asked for a portion of his costume to be a birthday present.
Oh.
So he wants to be Darth Maul this year.
What is that?
Star Wars guy with the red face.
Okay.
But he has a specific lightsaber that shoots blades out of both ends.
Oh, I like it.
So Felix asked for the double-bladed lightsaber for a birthday present. this
Okay,
year.
that's
so like he's
cute.
already thinking about it.
Yeah.
Now, when it comes to how we're going to get his face to be red, candy apple red with little horns sticking up, I have no idea. But we'll get there.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be candy apple red for a long time. I feel like.
That's what I feel like
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
I did that, by the way, one time. I was so disappointed. I did my face half red and half white in high school to show school spirit
Okay.
for a homecoming game.
Okay.
And then the principal called me in and said, "You can't have that on your face at school."
Oh no, you got sent home.
Well, I just got told to go wash it off.
Okay,
He wasn't
okay.
mad because there's like not a. How would I know?
Yeah.
You know.
Well, read the handbook.
I know, I guess. Who reads their student handbook? But anyway, he was like, go take that off your face. But I do remember that it took a minute to get all that makeup and gunk and whatever it is off your face. So
Yeah. Yeah. That'll
Felix
stay with
might
you.
be having, I don't know, when is Halloween this year? Do you know what day of the week
It's a
on?
Friday. I'm almost
perfect.
positive.
He'll have all weekend to scrape that stuff off his face.
Yes, there's got to be other options now. Yeah, it's a
Probably
Friday.
now. When I did it back in the dark ages, it was just like greasy old paint on your face, you know? That was
Yes, I know, but I mean that's part of the fun.
it. It is part of the fun.
Halloween, yeah.
We were talking about Chick-fil-A earlier. I see here where an Ohio Chick-fil-A now requires teens to have a chaperone. You got to tell me more what's going on with this
Yeah,
story.
so yeah, people are not happy about this. Their new teen chaperone policy requires anyone who's 17 and younger to have an adult that's over 21 with them when visiting the restaurant. It was announced on social media, started with school starting back up. The whole point is to create a safe and respectful environment. But as you can imagine, there is some backlash to this. Yeah. And so that even means 18, 19, 20-year-olds can't come. I'm not sure I understand the 21 and over versus 18 and over. So,
Yeah, I'm
okay,
just
well,
reading about it right here.
wait, let me
It
restate
says
that.
17 and younger.
Yeah, let me restate that. You cannot come with an 18-year-old. You have to come with a 21-year-old if you're under 18.
And right now, it looks like this is just one location in
Yes.
Ohio.
So-
and it also says your child may be asked to leave.
Okay. And here's the other thing. This is kind of the whole thing that ties it together. This Chick-fil-A is located in a shopping mall that has its own similar chaperone policy.
Ah, so it's
that-
almost like they're falling in step with what's going on
They're
at the mall.
falling in step. And I'm guessing there's issues because this is where kids can go up
Yep.
to this point is
Yep.
this Chick-fil-A at the mall. And they're seeing that that's leading to some issues. So I don't blame them. I mean, do what you got to do, especially if it's involving the safety or respectfulness.
Yes. But also at the same time, I wouldn't expect this edict to come down to all of the other Chick-fil-A's. It was probably an isolated thing.
Yes, I mean,
Because I can't imagine a
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A
now.
without teenagers.
I know. Yeah, like you said, isolated, like because the mall already has this rule, it makes sense for them.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, interesting
But
stuff.
find a new place to hang out, kids. Get it to go.
Get it to go.
Get it to go.
Get your, what are those things called?
Chick.
Dirty sodas.
They don't have dirty sodas.
They wouldn't be called dirty sodas at Chick-fil-A.
not at Chick-fil-A.
Squeaky clean sodas.
Yes.
Okay, we got a little bit more fun to have before we get out of here. So join us again on the other side of this break before we send you off into the weekend. All right, we got to close it out with some news about Clueless. Marcy, what do you got?
Have
Hit
you seen
us.
Alicia Silverstone showing up on various like
Yes.
TikToks and Reels and
Yes.
stuff? Yes. So super excited about. So it's been 30 years
Yeah,
since Clueless
wow.
came out. There's an upcoming Clueless TV series
Oh.
that's in the works for Peacock.
Okay, bring it on. Love that.
And of course she's involved in this, but she said it is in baby stages right now. They're going to definitely respect the original, but also introduce fresh elements, as usually is the case for
You would expect it,
situations
yeah.
like this. Yeah. So I don't know that we've confirmed yet or not if like Stacey Dash and Paul Rudd
Right.
will be involved. Of course, Brittany Murphy's no longer with us, so I'm
Right,
not sure if they'll
right.
maybe be paying tribute to her in some way, but exciting because that's Clueless is just one of those fun.
It's iconic.
It's iconic. It's fun. It's harmless. You
Yeah.
know, kind of a harmless teen movie.
Yeah.
It's the kind that your kids should watch because it's just, I
It's
don't
that.
know. It's that. Yeah, exactly.
It's
So
all those
excited to see
things.
it coming back as a TV series. Am I gonna watch it? Probably not.
I know. If the kids do, I'll watch it. My daughter probably would. And I find it fascinating also that, did you know it's based on the Jane Austen classic novel, Emma? So I wonder if
Oh.
they will bring any more elements forward from that novel into the series that maybe hit the cutting room floor when they made the
Okay.
movie.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's a good point. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But she said baby stages, so we don't have a lot of detail right now.
All right. Well, we will keep you up to date on all the details when we have those. Thanks for tuning in on
This was so fun.
this one. Absolutely. Yes. As we say every time, you can't be right about everything, but you can be right about now. We'll see you next time, everybody.